What's his name again?
Craig Jones.
Craig Jones. Who?
Craig Jones. Yeah, I'm shout out to Craig Jones. I'm grappling.
Craig Jones. I you know what? I confused it for Paul. I thought you was fighting Paul Craig. I was about to say, damn, Paul Craig.
Oh, that's it. He grappled too. Yeah, you know your shit too. But he's a good grappler too, so that would make sense. Now I'm grappling Craig Jones. Craig Jones is arguably the most popular human being in jiu-jitsu. Period. Like,
really?
He's the most charismatic.
You saying like positively popular?
Popular.
The other nigga that you grappled is probably the most
No.
well-known.
I mean, it's arguably Gordon is a better jiu-jitsu practitioner than Craig Jones. He just is, right? Craig Jones will admit to that. Craig Jones told me that to my face. But at the time, they were really, really cool. But I think unanimously, people like Craig more, right? I think he is obviously a more charismatic guy. You see his seminars are slammed. Obviously, Gordon's are too, but they're the 1-2 easily. There's no one else when it comes to the most popular guys in jiu-jitsu. The best guy is Gordon, right? And I think that's all Gordon cares about. Number 2 is Craig Jones. But he's sustaining himself very well off jiu-jitsu. He's making a shit ton of money.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to Craig, man. I like Craig, man. He's an awesome dude.
Anybody making money off
stand-up guy,
they love.
keeps it a buck. You know what I mean? Like, keeps it funky every time. Like, and that's what whoever you are, be that. And I think Craig Jones is a great example of that. If whatever you are, be that. You know what I mean?
He's Australian?
Unapologetically him. He's Australian. I think he must have some type of Afro-Americans in his fucking gene pool. Somebody named that nigga Craig Jones. That shit is crazy to me. I think the only name blacker would be fucking
Dave Chappelle said, nigga, Draymond Green, nigga.
Nigga, that's up there. More black. Sharif Abdul Rahim.
Boondini Brown.
Sharif Abdul Rahim is probably the only name blacker than Craig Jones. Come on, Craig. Like, that's a black ass name. But he's an Australian guy, super cool guy, man.
Usually the Australians are the younger ones are relaxed and cool.
But I heard Australia's wild racist, by the way.
No, okay. So I used to work at a call center. I have a list. Here's the order of the list that was in. Of the niggas I hate talking to. Number 2 on the list is Indians. All right? Don't get me started. Them niggas always want to deal. And when you talk to them and the way they speak English, it's like I refer to it as like a chainsaw, my nigga. You'll be like, hello, this is AK, how can I help? They'll be like, I'd like to get through them. And you'd be like, what? And they just get faster and faster like they revving the tape. It's how they start going. I'll be like, nigga, I didn't understand you the first time. Why would you speed up? But number 1 on the list is Australians, my nigga. They speak like it's the 1930s and they on some type of fucking dais and they're talking to like a crowd. They be like, I like to talk about my booking. Would you please tell me about my duty? And it's just, they talking that, the women and the men talk just like that. I want to smack the shit out of them, my nigga. But you know what's crazy? New Zealanders, nicest people in the world, my nigga.
Really?
Nicest people in the world.
And they're like
right next to each other. Yep.
But I heard through somebody I train with that Australia is racist against black people.
I mean,
and then I spoke.
Look
to
at the history, man.
I spoke to somebody in Australia. No, mate, come on over, brother.
My nigga, they took the natives' children and donated them to white people,
racist.
My nigga. That shit is crazy. Like, you could
fuck you, Craig Jones.
We did some fucked up shit over here.
Fuck you, Craig. Racist ass people. Bullshit.
They took the babies and gave them to white families, my nigga.
Craig,
it's
is that
disgusting.
what your family? Is that what your family did to my people?
That's what they did to his own.
To your own people.
Now they all mixed up. That's how you got Bobby Knuckles, my
They
nigga.
took the babies.
You don't know what the fuck. Look at Bobby and tell me.
So
what
they
the fuck
did?
he
They
is,
took the
man.
babies and did what?
It was like the 1920s, and it's like, yeah, it's kind of fucked up to leave these babies with these backwards ass fucking primal people. So what we'll do is we'll take the babies and put them in schools. But it's like, but when they go home, they're still gonna have their original culture. They all got to think. Started drinking some kangaroo beer and shit. How about we just take their kids from them and give them to white families?
What?
Yes, they appropriated niggas' children, nigga. The offspring, nigga.
Yo, Craig, is this what your people did?
This is what they did, nigga.
That's crazy, man.
But everybody's culture got some shit. Cause you got niggas right now cutting women's pussies off and shit.
Hey, yo.
You got niggas foot binding women. Like,
oh, yeah, that's Africa.
It's
That's Africa, right?
It's a lot of
They
different
cut pussies
places.
off in Africa.
They cut pussies off a lot of places, man.
It's Africa.
It's the Middle East too. They going through a lot right now. Assalamu alaikum. But they be cutting the pussies off in the Middle East too, my nigga.
But back to Australia. So are they racist against black people?
I don't know if they're racist against black people as much as they're racist against just everyone. It's like that kind of thing. Like in Japan, like you wouldn't realize it, but in Japan, if you go over there, the big tall nigga, take a picture.
LeBron James, how y'all like?
But when they talking, if you live there, they be like, get this nigga the fuck out of our culture, man. What the fuck is this? They talk, you know what I'm saying? Fuck is this nigga doing here, nigga? We already took the picture yesterday, nigga. Go home, nigga.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how that's kind of how it is over there. It's so integrated. It's so one thing. You know, I don't know if it's like that now. I'm talking from what I heard from history. So if I'm offending Australians, fuck you, nigga. I don't care.
Yo,
what you gonna do?
That's
nigga?
harsh. Yeah. What y'all
Kangaroo
do?
hop
Yo,
over
way
there?
over there. Y'all
I ain't gonna lie though. The motherfucker Paul Hogan got me, nigga. Not the crocodile hunter, Crocodile Dundee caught me early, nigga. I want to go over there, nigga. This part is like one of my to-do lists.
I'll go over there. I'll wash a kangaroo. Ain't no kangaroo.
Oh yeah, I'm fucking a
I'll
kangaroo
beat the
up.
shit out of it. I'll beat the shit out of it.
Ain't nobody with little ass arms
Ain't
fucking me
no
up, my nigga.
way. What's he gonna do? Bounce on his tail and teat me
I
to
see
death?
that coming.
Hell no. I would arm lock, schoolyard, bulldog, choke a kangaroo down, and that's it. Ain't no kangaroo.
You just can't let them, because I ain't gonna lie. When they first walk up, they look intimidating.
The talons, the big talons.
Yeah, them niggas.
They got the big toes.
It's the chest muscles, nigga.
Look, low key, if you keep the range,
Right?
sweep the nigga tail out, that's it. Because
No, that's real shit. That's real
these
shit.
niggas be trying to fight.
That's real shit.
They be trying to fight. For me, it's distance management.
Them
because
niggas-
he's pushing off the tail, right? His arms are irrelevant.
Right?
He's pushing off the tail. He ain't got a chin.
Nope.
So he's pushing off the tail and he's teeping you. He's double
No
teeping
chin,
you.
nigga.
If you check, sweep out his tail, that's it. You can be on the side.
That's the thing. The nigga, it's kind of like fighting Benzino if you think about it. Because the nigga like just here with it, right?
Yeah.
But all this is missing, nigga. You know what I'm saying? All this area is just gone, nigga. It just don't exist. Hit that nigga in the overhand to the top of the snout, nigga.
Yo, I'll watch the kangaroo. Ain't no kangaroo that can whoop me. That's a fact.
In honesty,
That's a fact.
there's only like 3 or 4 animals on this earth that should ever fuck with you. But see, humans, we kind of bred to be soft now because, you know, we live in like this one over here, the silent woman. She's afraid of dogs. And I'm like, kick a dog in his mouth.
I used to be afraid of dogs until I realized I could fuck a dog up.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I was like, yeah.
That's all I'm trying to say.
So I'm like, yo, they're like, yo, my dog is this and that. I'm like, all right, nigga, you locked this
Nigga, you was
door.
talking to DMX about his dogs?
my dog is this. Yo, first off, yo, but like,
hey, yo, my man.
When I thought about it, I'm like, look, if you put us, no, I was dumb. Like anybody, you can't find kids in New York that aren't scared of dogs, and if you do, you're normally drug dealers.
Same thing with what was it, Egyptians? Yeah,
they're like
they
all
scared of dogs.
kids in New York are scared of dogs. What the fuck? There's no like there's no wiener dogs and Labradors and like, you know what I mean? There's just pit bulls. Anytime I used to hear the chain, it would scare me as a kid.
Damn.
Like I could just hear the chain, I'd be like, you know what I mean? But then I got to an age where I'm like, I saved my friend's life. My friend Lemford, there was a dog barking, and it was a rabid dog or whatever you call a dog that was wilding out, like rabies or whatever. So he was chasing my friend, and he was going to the corner of the park area where it was like a little opening. Yeah. And he was kind of stuck. There was like a tree there, and there was an opening, and he couldn't really get out or get to the fence. So I screamed. I'm like, yo, ah, ah. I'm screaming. The dog turns around and beelines at me. And I ran, hopped the fence, whatever. But then I'm like, I remember I went
on that hop, didn't you, my nigga?
Then
one hop that shit.
That was one incident. I was scared.
Tall basketball playing.
but it had the it's the big fence, but it had the pole in the middle. So it's like that first pole is like, I would say 6 feet. And then you could climb way up. You know what I'm saying?
It goes up to your chest.
Nah, nigga. I was a kid.
How tall were you at the time?
I was short. I was probably
When did you hit your growth spurt?
10th grade, 15. So up until I was 15, I was short. I would nah, it's over. But I remember.
You just said the kids could be anything, but now you telling
Nah,
me
it's
it's
over.
over.
It takes no. They break. You can break the legs and do this shit where they.
I ain't doing all that shit.
But my god brother Steven.
I'm black, my nigga. You know how it goes.
Steven Flowers. He's from Co-op City in Bronx, and I was in Co-op City with him, and then we went to Secor. I forget the
That's
name.
how
of
you
the,
know this nigga from New York. The nigga just start telling you shit you never heard of, nigga. We was on the corner of Albatross. And
Nah. I forget where, but we went to his best friend Vinny's house, and it was in a terrible area. I forget where. I'm not from Bronx. I was just there with my godbrother, and I remember vividly, like it was wintertime, and it was like 5:45. Like the sun was right down.
This nigga knew the time
Because you could tell in wintertime it gets dark quick, and it's like it was dark pretty much, but like not fully dark yet, but it was dark. And I remember the lobby of his building was like, in my head, it looked like a Hummer came and ran through the whole first floor.
Damn.
They're doing some type of construction. It was literally like wide open. There was no door, no nothing. It was wide open, bricks everywhere, eerie. We go up this nigga's fucking elevator, creepy ass building, and we're like, oh, we're spending the night at his friend's house. Like, no big deal. We go. I'm like, what the fuck? Spawn's dog. Like the craziest sound behind the door. I'm like, hell no, I ain't going in there. Steve, they're all crying, laughing. I'm like, bro, chill. He got dog. Yeah, he got 2 Rottweilers. I'm like, nigga, I'm not going in there. He's like, they're laughing, crying, laughing. So Vinny comes outside. He's like, nah, man, you be fine, man. I'm like, nigga, I'm not going inside. I'm like so emotional. I'm about to be in tears. Fucking, he's like, all right, Phil, look, man, we're going inside, but at 7 o'clock, it's either gonna be gunshots out there or the dog inside. So like, you're gonna have to pick one. So I'm like, yeah, fuck it, man. So I'm staying in the hallway. Nigga, if I'm lying, I'm dying. 7 o'clock on the dot. Pow, pow. I'm like, where the f this nigga live in Iraq?
It was the town crier.
Bow,
Man. He's just letting niggas
bow.
know.
I'm lying. It wasn't like that, but it was bow. Maybe another 45 minutes later, bow, bow. I'm like, no. I'm in the hallway now for like an hour. I'm like, I don't know what to do.
This nigga was determined.
Then at the end of the hallway, I seen like 2 cigarette butts, pitch black. I see like cigarette butts. I'm like, what the fuck? Mind you, nigga, what I gonna do? I gotta do something. I gotta go inside, or I gotta leave and figure out my way back through this war zone. I'm not from like, so I'm like, fuck, man. So I seen the cigarette butt go out. I'm like, yo, and I hear a footstep, yo. I'm like, what the fuck? I just turn around and run, go inside. As soon as I go inside, dogs, I got my hands up here. I'm like, oh shit. So then I
was
literally
they leashed up or no?
What you said?
It was just roaming around.
It was roaming around. Went in the bathroom, locked myself in the bathroom, spent the night in the bathroom. Then I was like, you know what? Look, man, if this dog came in here, I had an epiphany. It took me all night in this guy's bathroom. They're laughing. They were trying to use I wouldn't let them in. I said, man, if this dog came in here, if it was me and this dog, I'm not going to die. And that morning, it took me a whole night being locked in a bathroom to overcome my fear of dogs. I said, look, fuck this dog. I'm opening this door, and if it's between me or this dog, it's going to be me. And I didn't fight back then, nothing. I opened the door, and the dog was friendly as shit. And he's like, I told you, what's going to happen to you. And I literally sat in there all night, but I overcame my fear of dogs. So shout out to Vinny, I forget his last name, and my god brother Steven.
Yeah, that was my cousin, actually. I meant to always tell you that.
Oh, where?
Yeah, it's my cousin Vinny.
That's crazy.
Nah, it's a famous movie. But
my cousin Vinny's a movie?
yeah, you gotta see it. Not Al Pacino, Joe Pesci. It's fucking hilarious. He's from New York and he comes to Alabama to fight a case, so he has to talk to all these country niggas, and it's hilarious.
Is it an old movie?
It's old, yeah.
It's
got Ralph Macchio.
I'm gonna peep it. I don't like anything modern, so I'll probably like it if it's
Oh,
old.
word. Yeah, it's got the Karate Kid in it. It's a beautiful movie. I had a dog story, but yours was so good that I'm just going to skip No, my father, I remember now. My cousins had a dog. You know, you ever have a dog that's just real mean to everybody and shit?
Absolutely.
Except for the people that he likes.
Yep.
So even sometimes there'd be a person that he kind of likes and he'd still be barking at him.
Yep.
So what happened was my father pulled up with a kid. I forget whose kid it was. And the dog recognized my father. And the kid was like, oh, it's a dog. And started running at the dog. And this dog just didn't play that shit. So as soon as he started running, the dog was like, what, nigga? And started like all fours, about to destroy this kid. And my father said he didn't know what else to do. It just said, and hit the dog right in his nose. The dog's like, right? And I was like, yeah, I could punch a dog in his motherfucking nose, nigga.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
They sitting there barking like that, like, you know, when they do that, you just walk up, man, shut your ass up.
And that's all it is. There's never that's it. It take one swift kick, one shot, and then they usually fold.
But now you gotta broaden that stance. I feel like I'll fuck a shark up, my nigga. Like, they don't got no natural predators. No, listen. Hear me out. The shark don't know what you. I'm not talking macho madness, my nigga. What I'm trying to say is, right, we in the ocean. The shark don't know what the fuck I am. He ain't never seen an ock before, my nigga. We both. we both. Nah, he don't know. He don't know. So what you don't know?
He see a nigga without fins. He's like, yo, this nigga barely can swim.
Yeah, no.
Out of here.
He don't know what it is. So sharks, it's a well-known shark.
A sick
now, hold
seal.
on now. That nigga don't think I'm a paraplegic seal, my nigga. Hold on now. Whatever, he's like, yo, this is an intimidating looking motherfucker in this ocean right here.
No, look at this seal in his wheelchair,
No.
nigga.
Now, so you in the ocean, the well-known shark fact is the shark will taste you before it tries to eat you. So it'll come and bump up against you. And what happens is that first bump, niggas see a shark and they lose their mind. It just, and then the shark eats the shit out you. You know what I'm saying? What you got to do is, as soon as that shark comes up, whoop the shark's ass. The shark ain't never had an ass whooping before. Yeah. He's the king of the ocean, nigga. You know when the bully first meets his match? It's that type of shit, my nigga. He think he come up, I'm just about to fuck that. You fuck with this nigga. Yeah, nigga. You ain't never heard none of that.
You like LL Cool J, nigga, immediately.
Just immediately gone.
Samuel L. Wait, didn't LL die too?
Nah, he lived.
Oh, he did.
I am like LL. Yeah. Samuel died immediately, nigga. He's like, we got to get off this motherfucking shit, right?
I remember.
That's the best scene in the movie. Listen, that's how you do it. And the same thing. So the only animals that says like only like 2 or 3 is bears. Like, them niggas ain't fucking around. Yeah, but here's the thing. There's a story. The woman was out with her baby. The bear came up. It tore the baby's arm off and shit. The mother went berserk, nigga. Whooped the bear's ass. The bear had to bounce, my nigga. He ain't never felt the ass whooping like that before.
That's crazy. I think
that's all I'm saying.
I think the animals, I'll whoop a kangaroo, but when it comes to the bear, it's over.
I think it's just a little too scary.
Lion over. But
it's all up here, Phil.
Silverback over.
I bet you Gordon Ryan will whoop a bear's ass.
Nah, Gordon would get washed by a bear.
Gordon take too many steroids, man. That nigga about as strong as a bear.
He would get washed by a bear. You know what I think would be a really good fight for me? A really good, animal-wise, it'd be a good one.
Good matchup?
It'd be a good one. People, I may get some gripe for this. A mountain lion. A cougar. I think I'll get it. It's going to be bad. I'm going to be fucked up. But I'm not going to die. There's no way. I refuse. They're in my realm. They're about 70 pounds. Like a puma. A puma. I'll fuck a puma up. Like that range. You know what I'm saying? Like a big cat, nah. A puma, a mountain lion, we're gonna squabble, homie.
Have you ever fought a regular, like a house cat? I think we start small. And
but shout out to my homie Terrence Robertson. I want to put him on blast because Peter will come get him. I seen him wash a tabby cat on something crazy. Nigga, like, what? We were in 10th grade. I'm not going to say whose house because they don't know immediately. And then they'll be like, yo, that's what happened to my cat. Nigga, this cat wild out on my friend on his leg. Terrence Robertson. Grabbed his leg. This nigga grabbed the cat by the neck, chucked it, dumb hard, hit the wall, bam, landed on no feet, out, cold. Yum, slid down the wall. Boom. Everyone was dumb scared of the cat, but the cat like wild out for a second. Bad. Scratching his legs, freaking out. He grabbed his neck, squeezed him, chucked it at the wall. boom. KO, man. I don't know what happened to the cat.
KO.
I don't know what happened to the cat.
Terrence wins.
But the way Terrence Robertson did that cat, my homie Terrence Robertson from Palm Coast,
Nigga turned to the camera like,
big tabby cat. You thought Street Fighter 92. But I think you see a lot of you see a lot of stories about mountain lions. But I'm like, look, rest in peace to anybody. Knock on wood, I don't want to get into an encounter with a mountain lion, but I just feel like that's not gonna, that couldn't be my demise. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just couldn't be.
they
you know
ain't
what I
right
mean?
now in your
They're not
obituary.
that big. They're not that big. You know, and I just couldn't. I just couldn't.
I just believe if you
just
believe, not on some like see it, believe it type shit, but I'm just saying like we are already predisposed to thinking we losing. If you believe
Facts.
it in your heart,
Big facts.
I'm not losing to none of these niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not losing to none of these niggas. Whichever animal you name, we going to war,
Facts.
Because if he gonna kill, if the story gonna be greater than with the outcome, my nigga. I'm gonna go out like motherfucking. What's the nigga with the big ass hammer and shit, nigga? Yeah, nigga. I'm going out like John Henry. They gonna tell my tale for years, nigga.
Facts. But some just to have sheer size that are just like the bear, the gorilla, like all that stuff is overkill. You talking
gorilla
500,
niggas, they
600
don't
pound
fuck
animals?
around,
That's
though.
like it's over.
I ain't gonna lie, them gorilla niggas don't be fucking around.